Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to yet another episode of the Ugly Money Podcast. I am your host, Ugly Money Nietzsche, and I have a very, very, very special guest indeed today. Record breaker, visionary, artist, producer, CEO, financial strategist. There's a lot of things we can say about this young man, but broke ain't one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, show your love for Boomman. I try to give you the best intro ever, man.
Yeah, that's cool. I thought you were talking about DJ Drama.
What's going on, brother? How have you been?
I'm good, man. I've been good.
You look good, sir. You look good.
Appreciate it.
Look like life is treating you quite well.
Man, I'm just trying to make the most of it, the best of it.
Yeah, well, from the looks of things, you living your best life, sir, and I think you deserve it.
I appreciate it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I think you deserve it. You've definitely put in your work, put in your time, and you have invested and planted your seeds, and now they are growing into trees and flowers and plants and wraiths and goddamn all kinds of beautiful things, man. Did you ever see life getting to where it is now?
Yeah, I did. I was just trying to figure out what the hell was taking it so long.
Right?
I still ain't where I wanted to be. I've been seeing this, man, since I was a kid, man. Like I grew up, you know what I'm saying, watching Diddy and Master P and Jermaine Dupri and all the greats, you know what I'm saying, that kind of pioneered doing what I'm doing at a higher level. So I admired and looked up to them type of people, you know what I'm saying, coming up.
No, respect. Now, you know, you said something earlier just now. You said, I'm not where I want to be yet.
Yeah.
Now, for us common folk, we look and we say, Boomman seems like he has it all.
Nah,
He's got the houses, he's got the cars, he's got the success, he's got a great company.
I got material.
Well, he's got the respect, he's got material things, he's got success of his company, he's got his brand. Where else is Boomman headed?
Well, I'm in music, man.
Come on.
And so, you know, it's just like Steve Jobs at Apple. He's going to innovate and keep innovating.
Yes, sir.
I feel like in music, until we get some Grammys and some, you know, BET awards and some MTV awards and some VMH awards, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like, that's the level. I want to have one of the biggest artists in the world, man. Like, you know, a few of them. You know what I'm saying? I want to, like, my attorney is like, Joel Katz. He's one of the biggest attorneys in music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He used to be the biggest attorney in music. Rep Kanye and Michael Jackson and, you know, James Brown and a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? He rep Martin Luther King.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No cap. You feel me?
Like MLK, for real.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and his wife. So
Light flex. Light flex. It's gonna be a lot of these today, y'all. Little light flex. Go ahead, sir.
So I go to his museum. He got a school. He got a music school at Kennesaw State, and like he got all his awards and all his accolades and accomplishments, and like I ain't even scratched the surface.
Wow.
I'm just getting started. You know what I'm saying?
So you just get started. Wow. You know, it's dope that for someone that is as accomplished as you have been to feel like you're just getting started.
Yeah, I'm just not getting started.
Like what is that mindset of continuing to push when you've had, by most people's standards, so much success?
I guess I don't live by most people's standards. I live by my own standards.
Respect.
So, you know, I am blessed because I do realize I've had it better than most, but I work my ass off to get this shit. You feel me? Like I did what other people wouldn't do. I invested what other people wouldn't invest. You know what I'm saying? I went places other people wouldn't go. I did things that other people wouldn't do. You get where I'm coming from? Like I still read every day. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go. Black people won't read a book a year.
They say if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in the book.
Right. So I read daily. You know what I'm saying? I work daily. You know what I'm saying? It's like And I still feel like I don't do enough.
Come on.
So that just, that's in us. We military,
Respect.
man. That's in us.
Yeah, you gotta finish them. You gotta complete the mission. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. So the last time we talked a little over a year ago, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things, a lot of things have changed and everything. And you gotta let me know about this financial things you got going on, because I feel like I'm working too hard for my money. I'm going on tour. I'm running around the country, and it just seems like maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know, but
Hold on. Stop.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Nah, I can't let you get away with that.
Okay.
I can't let you get away with that. You on tour.
Yes, sir.
You feel like you working too hard?
I just see energy going to the bank.
That mean if you feel like you working too hard, that mean it's not your passion.
Oh no, I love it. Okay.
Because I wake up every day and like, how can I get it? That's why you remember you was just talking about. Like, I don't feel like I accomplished enough.
Yeah.
Because I'm passionate about this. This is what I love to do.
Yeah.
And the first thing, like I seen a quote yesterday that I felt like was so real. It was a quote that said, "Money don't bring happiness. It's the other way around. Happiness brings money."
Okay, talk about it.
You get where I'm coming from? You feel me?
Yeah, no, it makes sense now.
Yeah, you got to be happy in what you're doing so that energy attracts money. Because a person see you excited about what you doing, loving what you doing. Now they want to figure out like, dang, why he so excited about doing what he doing? And then they see the passion and the drive and the fervor. That's what makes you successful. And then like energy wants to be attached to what you're doing so you can grow. So you gotta. The problem with most people is, they don't love what they do, so they don't give it their best. They don't do their best. So when you love what you're doing, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna give it your best, and the money gonna follow.
Well, then I guess I ain't working hard enough then. Because I be loving it. But I just be like, if I could put an extra 100,000 on this night, on this tour that I made, just by doing whatever it is that.
So let me start out, right?
Yeah, come on. Give me some game. Hold on. Look. Y'all better look like I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to give y'all the secret sauce. I done said this several interviews, several times. Rule number 1, business is a team sport. Business is a team sport. If you're doing it as a self-employed, I look at self-employed as being selfish. You're selfish. That means I don't want to pay nobody else. I just want to do everything myself.
No.
Now, the problem with that is one person can't beat a team.
Facts.
So the first thing is surrounding yourself with the right people, hiring the right people. But then you look at it and you say, okay, cool. I had to learn. It's this guy named Ray Dalio. He got a book called Principles. I read the book Principles. In the book, he opened my eyes. He talks about how it's only 3 ways to increase income: credit, debt, and productivity. You done heard me say this before, right?
Break it down for us again. We need it.
All right, credit, debt, and productivity.
Yes,
It's only 3 ways to increase your income. We work. It's only 24 hours in a day, so you can only be so productive. So you say, okay, cool, I'm going to work 6 hours. I'm going to increase my income. I'm going to take on an extra shift. I'm going to work 8 hours. I'm going to work 12 hours. I'm going to work 16 hours. So you can only produce so much in a day. That's productivity. Now, the other part is credit and debt. So with credit, I realized and I learned that it's 4 types of credit. It's personal credit, it's family credit, it's business credit, and it's credit partners.
Okay.
Right? So I tapped into all 4 types of credit.
All of them.
You got to tap into all 4 types. You build your team, you tap into all 4 types of credit. The personal credit, of course, you could use your own personal credit. You could build it up, the platform. If you don't have good personal credit, you could use your family, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, co-sign, do this for me, woo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got your credit partners. Like, hey, man, boom, partner up with me. You got an 800 credit score? All right, cool. I can make you an authorized user on any of my Amex cards. Now you can go out there, spend.
Gang.
That's credit partners. You see what I'm saying? And then business credit is business credit. You know, you getting credit in your business name. But these days, you're going to have to get a personal guarantor unless you got a company that's like 10, 20 years old. Like, you know, established brand that they know, got a long banking relationship, the whole nine. But the thing is if you want to understand money, you got to learn finance and you got to learn money. You got to read about money. You got to study money. That's what I did. And then the other part is debt. You feel where I'm coming from? Most people don't understand the difference between good debt and bad debt. We look at debt like assets and liabilities. You feel me? And it's a difference. Like you speaking on debt and you say, okay, cool. Good debt is debt that make me money. That's an asset. You know, it's bad debt is debt like buying a car, buying, you know what I'm saying, or buying jewelry, and you know, it doesn't make me no money. That's a liability. But that's not good and bad debt. Good and bad debt, to me, in my opinion, you know, the way I feel. It's not a fact. It's my opinion. What worked for me.
Oh, boom, we listening to you.
Everybody got different strategies and different perspectives on life.
Go ahead.
So good debt is debt, right, that somebody else pays for.
Ooh.
That's good debt to me. Bad debt is debt that I have to work to pay for. So if I have to work and pay my rent, if I have to work and pay my car note, if I have to work to pay my mortgage, if I have to work, that's bad debt to me. That's how I look at debt. So the problem with a lot of people, they're fearful of debt, but they don't understand you can only increase your income in 3 ways. Credit, debt, and productivity. Unless you go rob a bank, you still got to take productive. You feel where I'm coming from?
Put that work in.
You know what I'm saying? Kick a door, rob somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's still product.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Productivity. But those are only 3 ways you can increase your income. So if you fearful of credit and debt, you're going to be in the same place for a long time. And I've been trying, and I didn't elevate until I eliminated the fear of credit and debt. And I understand that debt is good. And I understood the difference between good debt and bad debt.
Respect.
And I'm still learning and working on it and figuring out different strategies and different ways to like, man, I'm going to come out with a documentary. If you understood like what I was doing and to get the money that I got, tried just figuring it out, you know what I'm saying, taking loan after loan, bank after, it's some stuff that the normal person wouldn't do.
Okay.
You feel me? I was spending $500,000 a month in debts and loans and bills.
Wow.
Yeah. It got more than that last year. You know what I'm saying? But when I first started out in 2019, we was running up them kind of bags and paying them kind of loans to, you know, achieve the dream and fulfill the goal.
Okay, so for smaller-minded people, not smaller-minded, but smaller bank, you know, smaller bankroll, I want to buy a Bentley. I've been talking about buying this Bentley for forever. Right? I want to go buy a Bentley. Bentley cost me $100,000.
Okay.
So you said the kind of good debt is the debt that somebody else.
Want me to show you how you can get the
Yes,
the
I want
to.
You my dog. Hey, go on, Boomman, about to show you how to get this Bentley.
All right.
Teach me.
All right. So one thing you could do is if you have excellent credit, right? You could utilize your own credit. But I would really start me a business, get me a business credit card. I would get me multiple business credit cards. You feel where I'm coming from? It's something called stacking. When you get a credit card, don't ever just get one. You get multiple. Whenever you get a loan, you don't get one. You get multiple. It's called stacking. You stack loans. So I'm giving y'all free game that I charge for.
Yeah,
right.
Appreciate you.
Feel me?
Appreciate you.
So like, say for example, you said the Bentley costs how much?
100,000.
All right, so how it costs 100,000. What's the monthly payments?
Well, the monthly payment gonna be about 27.
How much you gonna put down?
I could put down, 50,000.
All right, so you putting this cash.
Yeah, I can do 50,000.
All right, so cool. What I would go do is I would go get me 4 Amex credit cards for $25,000 a piece. I would swipe.
Man, I'm about to go get this Bentley tomorrow, y'all. Go ahead.
I would swipe the down payment.
Come on.
Right? Because guess what? You know what the monthly payments would be on 4 $25,000 credit cards?
What?
If you max them out, they're going to be about like $500-$600 a piece.
Bruh. Such, Bentley for everybody. Such, you getting the Bentley stand. You getting the Bentley for sure. You getting the Nissan. You want one too?
They just say you swipe the down payment, right? Which is $25,000, $30,000. Now, you swipe the down payment, that's $500. Now, think about it. You got another, you said the payments are how much a month?
They're going to be at least 27, 28.
27, 28. All right, 27, right? 28. How many times could that go into 25,000?
A couple times. At least 7 times, 7, 8 times.
Okay, so you got 8 months on another card, and you're only paying $500 a month.
I can afford that. I got 500.
Right, on that card. Now, let me tell you what you could do in the meantime with that Bentley.
Okay, I'm listening.
In the meantime, you could rent it out and shoot video shoots, right?
Yes,
for
sir.
$500 a shoot.
Boy. Boy, we getting the Bentley tomorrow, such. We going to get it, such.
See, he's scared. He's scared. That's scared money. That's scared money. That is scared
I'm going to get it tomorrow.
Money, scared money.
I'm going to get it tomorrow, bro. Please continue. Please continue. You better change my life, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, bro.
And then you still got another 50 bands on the credit card. You don't when he got 4. You feel me? You just swiping. And guess what? But see, let me tell you what you're doing at the same time while you're doing that. It's something called cash back. 1.52%.
Wow.
So as you swipe 25,000, you getting 2% cash back. So you getting free bands. Right back. See, I could keep going.
Yeah. You can't give them too much. You're giving y'all too much. Right. I'm gonna have to get a Patreon. You have to get OnlyFans or something. Get this. Watch this interview. Hey, that makes a lot of sense. But you know what's crazy about that whole mentality is that's not really taught to us.
No, you know but the problem with us, we gonna run off. We don't know how to manage the debt. I pay my account $15,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? $15,000 a month to manage the debt, manage the credit cards. I got like over 100 business credit cards. You hear me? Close to $1 million.
And so your accountant handles all that.
Yeah.
So that's what you do. You find how you
Man,
get
I
the
want loans. I want credit cards all day long. I got credit partners, mine, family. You know what I'm saying? Business, the whole night. I told you, it's a team sport.
Respect.
Imagine if everybody in here get multiple credit cards and then we start fixing each other credit. Now we can do trade lines. Now we can sell trade lines.
So for the people that's trying to
get y'all whole business, I'm just
fact.
You feel me? This the game that everybody's doing. That's very successful. You know what I'm saying? So, this the Ugly Money Podcast.
Yeah, damn right.
You got me giving out free game.
No, it's cool.
They're gonna have to pay me.
Respect.
I done did too much studying to get the game away for free.
So my question is for the people that want to know and want to learn this more in depth of what you're talking about to get to Bentley.
YouTube is a motherfucker. I'm just trying to tell you.
Is it YouTube? I was going to say FLP. I was going to say how tap in with energy or something.
You can tap in with energy if you want to be coached. See, it's a difference, man. It's just like we could all go hit the gym.
Okay, come on.
But most people need a personal trainer to stay consistent. They need a spotter to make sure they ain't doing stuff right. See, I could tell y'all all day long, I can give you the game, but you gotta be built to do this shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it take a team, and it take coaching, and it takes somebody guiding you through because it's rules to it too. See, that's what I didn't give you.
Okay.
I didn't give you what credit cards to go get first, what loans to go get
you
first.
Gotta pay for that.
You gotta pay for that.
Yeah, that's right.
You feel where I'm coming from? Like, it's rules to it. Nah, I just gave y'all, yeah, I can show you how to get money off 30 in 90 days with no credit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, it's real.
I got a question, and I don't want to get too far in depth in things or whatever. Do you make more money off that than music, or what is more beneficial?
Well, I started off making more money doing that, right? And I invested it in my passion.
Come on, let's go.
And people seeing that I was passionate about what I was doing, and I did great things. I invested in my artists, doing major features, putting major budgets behind these artists, and it started paying back.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
It's kind of, man, listen, I want loans to pay for the loans, to pay for the loans, to pay for what I'm trying to do.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right. Stan be trying to tell me that stuff. I don't know what he be talking about. But I'm learning. I'm starting to understand it now.
Yeah, you working too hard. But you need hard work too. So
facts.
That's how you be great. Working hard, having access to the funding, having the information, and just continuously educating yourself. Now we in the crypto world. The currency is changing. You know what I'm saying? You got NFTs coming. So you got to understand what's going on. You got the metaverse coming. So it's you got to stay informed and stay ahead of the trend because this is the way things are going towards the future. And so like now I'm studying that on a daily.
Because that's where it's going.
Yeah, and see, these are the things that most people don't want to do. They just want to ask me.
Yeah.
And then when they get into it, they get stuck and be like, well, he ain't say that. Yeah, you ain't get coached by me either.
Holla at FLP.
You got to get in that FFP, man.
Hey, man, let's talk about music, man. Let's talk about
that.
music. Let's talk about your passion, man.
For sure.
You know,
My passion ain't just music; it's helping people.
There it is. There it is. Well, where does that come from? Where does that kind of selfless, intent come from as far as helping people?
I don't know, man. I just realized that's how my blessing came, and I realized that's how my blessing comes. It's a passion. I enjoy it. I guess that's my love language. I don't know, when I help somebody and see them smile, it make me want to go harder and do more. The only part I don't like is when it's not reciprocated. But, I can't expect, other people to be like me. So I just do it out of love. And if it's reciprocated, cool. If it's not, but sometimes it take the wind out you when.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, it take the wind out you when you don't feel appreciated after you put your hard-earned sweat, tears, helping somebody finances and all that stuff like that. And, it's a hard pill to swallow.
I can only.
But somebody got to do it.
No, somebody got to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the winners keep winning, and other folks just go where they go. You know what I'm saying? Like because I ain't gonna cap, Boom. I've seen you put hundreds of thousands of dollars behind artists.
Right.
Hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
Literally giving a guy more money than his daddy might have gave him ever in his life.
Yeah. That he ever made in his life.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
And so it's always, I become confused because I'm like, well, if you have given me more money than my daddy, then, at the very least, you're always going to have my love and respect.
Everybody ain't built like that. A lot of times, it's a disease going around called envy. You feel me? And so what happens is, we could start at a certain place. I see you being super successful, and I automatically start feeling like I deserve what you got. And if I ain't willing to put the work in that you put in, I'm feeling some type of way because I don't understand. You feel me? And some people just don't want to work for stuff. They just want it handed to them or given to them. So, people who done been through some stuff and appreciate stuff and understand what it takes, they have a different outlet. They have a different outlook. But that's a part of the game. That's in life. You spoil your kids, they start thinking,
yeah,
hey, I'm supposed to get this.
Uh-oh.
You get what I'm coming from?
That's when they get it tripping.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get this. Yeah. And then when they don't get what they want, what they do? They act out.
I like it. Now, you made a dope analogy talking about the kids, they get to acting out.
Yeah.
Do you ever want to spank them?
Nah, man. It's grown.
Do you ever want to discipline them when they get to acting out? Do you ever feel like you bite the hand that feeds you,
well,
the hand can bite you back?
Well, I don't look at stuff like that,
okay,
man.
respect.
Like everything that is done comes from a higher power and a higher place. I'm just a vessel. You feel me? It's really not my place to try to discipline anybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no issues with nobody.
Okay.
And when people have issues with me, that's a personal problem.
Okay.
You feel me? And so I guess my perspective and how my outlook on it is, people are who they are. You feel me? And when people go through stuff, long as you happy with you, that's all that matters. If you're not happy with yourself, that'll bother you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? But it gets overwhelming. We human beings, we have emotions, we have feelings. But, you got to do for the ones, you got to gravitate to the love and have, in this game, man, you got to have thick skin.
Yeah.
You got to have a strong mental, because we veering off in uncharted territories. Like the things that we're doing in music, and including yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because you do a lot of the same things that I do. We dealing with people. Think about it like this. We're doing business and dealing with people in business. that don't understand business. You get where I'm coming from?
I say that often, actually, sir.
Right. So if I don't understand something, I'm going to feel like you getting over on me every time. You feel me? And then if I don't want to seek to get understanding, then now I'm just going off my emotions and my feelings.
Makes sense.
Whose problem is that?
Oh, that's their problem.
Exactly.
Ain't got shit to do with me.
Exactly. So all we could do is continue to do our best, because no matter what we do, if you don't understand something, I'm never going to be right to you. I'm always going to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or in the wrong. Because you don't understand. Only thing you understand is what's right to you. It's all only thing you can understand is your perspective and how you look at stuff. And that's what I try to bring to the game.
Yeah.
It's two lenses. It's two lights. You feel me? It's two lenses. You got an artist perspective. You got a business perspective. You got an executive. You got a creative mind. You got a business mind. Yo, I'm not right. You're not wrong.
Right.
But you're not right and I ain't wrong.
There it is.
That's just your perspective. The only thing that's right and wrong is what's based on the facts. You feel me? Now, if you're speaking lies, now you're wrong.
Now you capping.
If you're speaking facts, that's what matters.
So say
if you speaking opinions, see, when you speak opinions, that's subjective. I can have an opinion.
Yeah.
You can have an opinion.
We all do.
Like I said, I just told you about how this is how I make money. Somebody else might have an opinion like, nigga, I ain't getting in no debt.
Yeah.
That don't make him wrong. That's just what works for me. That's how I view the world. That's how I view finances. This is what works for me. So nobody's right or wrong. It's all perspective. Only thing that's right and wrong is universal laws and the facts. If you telling a lie, that's wrong.
Well, I want to get some more game. So check this out.
Oh, there you go.
Not too much. Not too much.
There you go.
Not too much. Just a little bit. I want to get some more game about this music. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you made time to see us today. Yeah. I know I'm going to run up at least $2.5 million after this interview just talking to this guy.
But I hope so.
Oh, I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to take everything.
So
say for instance, I'm an investor,
right,
and I make the decision of getting an artist and relatively unknown artist, and I want to put a major bag behind him or her. We'll say her. We'll say China Monet. Shouts out China Monet. Okay. And I want to put a bag behind China Monet.
Right.
And I want to put $250,000 in marketing, major features.
Why you want to do that?
Because I believe in this artist.
Ooh, that's an expensive belief.
Right? So I want because I believe in this artist, and I want to see this artist prosper.
Okay.
And then say it don't work.
Did you quit?
I didn't.
Okay, then. So what you lost?
But now they mad at me.
Oh, why? Because it didn't work?
Yeah, they blame me.
Of course. They're going to blame you.
But I put up my money.
Okay.
And my resources.
So what?
And my time.
So what?
And my energy.
What that be?
I done did more for the artist than their damn daddy done did for the artist, and they mad at me.
What that mean?
Don't you think that the artist would?
I haven't matured yet.
Oh.
You feel me? I don't know enough yet. I can't be wrong. It gotta be you. I don't care how much you spit.
Wow.
This is an artist's perspective. I'm a star.
To who though?
I don't know.
Because if I'm the person that's putting up the money and the investments and the time and the energy, you are a star to me.
Like, this is the thing, man.
And maybe not the other people bought onto it.
It's the same way, man. People don't value. It's like if you give somebody a credit card, they're gonna max it out. You give somebody a rental car, they go dog it out.
Yeah, dog it out.
It ain't theirs. They didn't earn it. They don't respect it the same way you do. That's the thing. So what I've learned in this business, right? You're going to spend a lot of money and deal with a lot of different energies and emotions and attitudes because you're dealing with people who don't understand and they've never done it. It's not their money. So they don't look at it the same. They don't. See, people like me and you, we understand because we're doing it.
Because they had to get up and go make it happen.
It's the same way, right? And me and you both been artists.
Yeah, facts.
And I understand their side. You get where I come from?
Facts.
Because I've been them.
I know.
You feel me? So I understand what it's like to be somebody and want something and be super passionate, you know, and it's frustrating because you want to get to a place where you think you should be, but you don't get there. So you start pointing fingers. And it's hard for human beings to point the finger at themselves. It take a different type of care.
No, it really does.
It take a different type of care to this. Like, that's what leaders do. You feel me? And you know, most artists, you know, are slaves to a face card. They followers. You feel me? That's why they're assigned to another artist before they're assigned to a label. They'll say, I don't want to sign. I'm staying independent. I'm assigned to Blow Joe rapper. But the nigga, the $1 billion nigga, nah, man, them they ain't signing them. I ain't signing my life away to them niggas. But the artist ain't trying to do nothing for you, but you're a slave to the face card. So they don't understand. All they understand is he's doing something I want to do. So, but they're not understanding that this person got a bag from that person.
Exactly.
You know, so it's kind of hard to explain something to people that don't understand it and don't want to understand it. So, you know, it just comes with the territory, man.
Is there ever a time? Are there ever a time that you get upset at that kind of stuff?
Man, I'm past that.
Come on.
It's like I've been doing it too long. I can't get. I can't get in my feelings about this shit, man. I'm for real. Like I can't. Like I'm numb to it because I understand they don't understand.
Yeah.
And all I could try to do is explain it. But we just gonna keep moving. We got to keep moving, man. You know, we the coaches and the owners and the GM.
Come on, man.
Like the players, they come and go.
Respect.
They gonna think about it. They gonna catch an attitude. They gonna get mad. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect nothing.
They gonna run off the field and take their jersey off. Shouts out AB.
Shouts out to AB.
And then when all the fanfare dies down, then it's time, and all the lights of their antics die down, and they get back to the actual business side of things, and they realize
they're gonna apologize and try to make up for it because they wasn't in their right mind.
Do you accept the apology?
Yeah, of course I accept it.
You a good nigga, bro.
Why wouldn't I accept it?
Man, if I put $250,000 in my money, they got something bad to say about me. Goddamn, you know what? I have to grow.
That don't mean I forget. I can accept the apology. That don't mean I forget.
Do you work with him again?
No, I don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That ain't my issue. That's their issue. Listen, man. Let me explain something.
Yeah.
If a nigga got anything negative to say to you, that's him.
That's him.
That ain't you. You feel me? Especially if you ain't did nothing but try to help somebody. That's their problem. They got their own issues.
That's the shit that burned me up, boy.
Yeah, I'm past it. Like, I understand what it is. See, I have understanding. Mm-hmm. I have the knowledge. I understand that you're going through something. I can't, that's not in my power. That's for that person to realize, man, I got traumas and issues and whatever I got to deal with, and I got to get past it because we should never be speaking negative on one another.
Nah, facts.
You feel me? Especially publicly, privately, gossiping, like really, that's not how your blessings come. That's how you bring curses on yourself.
Respect.
No, you know what I'm saying? So I try my best not to speak negative on no man, and I'm too busy. I got too much going on to be speaking negative on another person, man.
You too blessed, bro. You too blessed.
That's why. That's why. We are blessed though. Every day we wake up, we blessed, man.
I'm gonna say a name, and you know, I'm gonna say it in the most respectful terminology, and I just want you to just to weigh in on when I say the name, that how you feel or how you think or what you think is going on. Euro Gotit.
Talented artist, trying to figure it out. You feel me? Like, I think, bro, trying to figure it out, man. Once again, one of them situations where, and he ain't the only one, man. Mm-hmm. It's like, man, a lot of artists got that issue where they don't fully understand business, and they don't respect it because it's not theirs, and they've never done it. And so as soon as they get in a situation where they have to do it for somebody else, they'll get the understanding and they'll feel it. But like I said, once again, man, like, that's a personal issue. I don't have an issue with bruh. Never had one. You feel me? You know, if he got an issue with me, then that's his issue. I don't know what to do. You feel me? I don't know what to do or say. You feel me? But, you know, I wish everybody all success, man. I can't block my blessings by having grudges and holding grudges with people. You know what I'm saying? Do I feel like what he did was foul? Yeah. I felt like that was wrong. He shouldn't have did that. But that's my opinion. That's my perspective. He feels differently. That's his opinion. That's his perspective. When you speak in lies, I can't rock with that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's not factual. And if it's factual, pull out the facts. You feel me? If it ain't no facts, I got stats. I got facts. I got receipts. You feel me? So, you know, I know what I've done. You know what I'm saying? I know who I am. So I don't have a reason to feel any type of way.
Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't, you know, people want me to go deep on the subject and speak. I can't do what he did because I'm not built like he's built. You feel where I'm coming from? I can't speak poison on another man. You feel me? Or bash another man because of his, you know, thoughts and feelings. You feel me? He's entitled to them. We all are. But if you know me, my stuff is everywhere. You, like you said from the beginning, I spent hundreds of thousands. You feel me? I spent millions. It ain't hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, fact.
You know what I'm saying? My artist got like some of the biggest features in the world for independent artists. Like, you never seen independent artists with A-list features. Multiple. You feel me? So, and I'm not just speaking on him. I'm speaking on all my artists. I do for people. So the thing is this right here. I tell people like this. The most important thing isn't the bag that's put behind you, right? Me and you, like people like us, I've been running around here for over a decade. Such and such know what I'm talking about. He done seen me for over 10 years. Yeah. Paving the way, linking with DJs, spending money, doing promo, doing marketing, building a brand. I did the footwork so you could use the brand.
Exactly.
You get where I'm coming from? Yeah. To do your own footwork and make it easier for you. So anything else is icing on top of the cake. So if I spend money, that's just extra love. It's just like if you're a part of any brand, they've already paid their dues so you can have an easier way. You understand what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
Like they already did it. You spending ugly money, buying chains.
Come on.
Out here in the streets. You paved the way so people say, okay, cool. I'm with ugly money. You see my chain? Yep. Okay, cool. The DJ gonna say, P nice. Hey, you know, woo, woo, woo. You're like, yeah, that's my guy. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna rock with him. Because you've already earned that respect. You've already put in that footwork for the next person to be able to do and have an easier shot than you had. You understand what I'm saying? So we paved the foundation already. Anything else we do is extra. It's extra, and it's extra love. You feel me? So when they come in, you have to explain that to them and make them understand that because that's the reason why they came and signed anyway. Yeah. They didn't sign to no just anybody. If they did a deal, I try to change the narrative. I hate when artists be like, man, I signed a bad deal.
How?
Yeah, you signed it. It was good when you signed it.
You were smiling.
Exactly, unless I put a gun to your head or Suge Knight you. You feel where I'm coming from? If I ain't did that, you wanted to sign that deal. You felt like it was beneficial in that moment, in that time to do it, and you felt like it would help you progress and where you at. So now, if it doesn't turn out the way you thought it would turn out, it's not the person that you signed to fault. Unless they're in breach of contract. And if they're in breach of contract, you can hire a lawyer and get out.
There it is.
It's not that hard. So you're not in a bad situation.
You in the situation that you agreed to or negotiated.
Exactly. Just like, shoot, you did a contract with your cell phone. You feel me? You did a contract with damn near everything you do. Yeah. So obviously you needed it at the time. It was beneficial at the time. So I get it. If you don't understand, hire your attorney, stop making thirst plays, make hunger plays. Because you can't blame nobody but yourself if things don't work out the way you want it to because you're the only person in control of you.
No, facts. Facts. I appreciate that. I always wondered, man, and you know, I salute you for somebody, you know, has to be the bigger man, and somebody has to be an adult in every situation. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just gonna be fire on fire. And
Man, I ain't built like that, man.
Respect.
I ain't trying to be no gang banger, no street nigga, no. I gotta earn my stripes and be in jail and buck and go back and forth with a nigga. Like, I'm not built like that.
Yeah.
And I ain't trying to be. Y'all can have that, man. I'm 40 with kids. Married with kids, 40 years old, man. I'm trying to enjoy life, man. I ain't got time for the negative energy.
Shout out to bro. We rock with him. You know I rock with him. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Well, you introduce him to him. So let's go somewhere else.
Let's do it.
How about that?
Let's do it.
Let's talk about Fujiano.
Let's talk about it.
When free food? When food coming home, man?
Man, man, that judicial system, man, I don't understand it. I don't understand the point system, the scale. I don't understand it. To be honest with you, bruh shouldn't even be locked up from the get-go, in my opinion.
Facts.
But I will say, he cut off his ankle monitor. He violated his probation. He's doing his time. And he has a great attitude about it. You know, I talked to him on Christmas. He was in high spirits. We love Fujiano, man. Like, he's one of them. You know what I'm saying? Superstar artist. That's why he is who he is. You know what I'm saying? And I would love to see him be his home as soon as possible. So I can't really speak on his case because I don't know if what's ongoing or not. But it's just an unfortunate situation. I know he's in high spirits. You know, shout out to everybody in his camp, you know, that's been holding him down, his family, his friends, you know, his crew, you know, so.
Free food, man.
Free food.
I always love that situation. It was, you know, when we think back on it.
Yeah.
Me and we were actually shooting the podcast the night that you signed him.
Right.
Same cameraman.
Right.
We left the podcast, came up there, and that happened. And now, you know, he becomes this huge thing, and
right.
You know, he's doing really, really dope, rich rapper shit. Like, you know, shouts out Rennie Rucci.
Yeah, shout out.
You know what I'm saying? That's gotta feel, bro. That's gotta feel great to know that you had a part in that. To know that,
does,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's gotta be reward. Because for me, when I deal with like my artists or whatever, and artists, like, to see growth and to see like, yo, I saw that in that artist, and to see them do it, you know, it's gotta like be a very, you know, it's gotta be a great feeling.
Nah, it is, man. Like I said, this is my passion. This is my purpose. This is what I love to do. And when you take somebody who, you know, was from Greensboro, Georgia.
Shouts out to the Flying J.
You know what I'm saying? And help him become a mega superstar, a household name, signing a multi-million-dollar deal. Like, man, it don't get no better than that.
Respect.
You feel me? That's what I do it for. And, you know, I'm trying to do that same thing over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah, man, it is a great feeling. You know, it's just unfortunate that what he's in now, but as soon as he come home, man, it's gonna be bigger than ever.
Crazy. Yeah. So, the question everybody gonna want to know though is, if I'm rapping and I'm an artist and I want to blow up like Fujiano, what I need to do?
Do what Fujiano did. Like, first off, Fujiano's a star. Second off, his work ethic. Like, he's one of the reason why, like him, Money Moo, I didn't have to coach them. Like, I opened the door and they ran through it. Like, literally, he went like, boom, I need studio, bro. I'm like, I had to tell him, I said, bro, you know you ain't got to pay for your studio time. He like, bro, man, you know how I am, man. I'm just, you know, he's just working, collaborating, networking. All he needed was to, like, he ran through the door. Most of these artists is looking for you to let me pick you up, carry you through the door, feed it to you. They want you to do everything. They just want to be there.
Yeah.
They want to just reap the benefits. They want to smoke the weed, fuck the hoes. You get where I come from? Bid the studio, do the show, throw the money, slap some ass, smoke the blunt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Roll the weed and look cool. It's like, nigga, you gotta work. You gotta treat this shit like a 9 to 5. Like, you don't understand the work ethic that comes into being a superstar. The people who at the top of the game, they bust their ass. They work. They don't sleep. They own it. The biggest niggas work religiously, and they not just lab rats. They not just in the studio making songs. They cook and they get the fuck out here and go serve it. They doing interviews and, you know, they going to do meet and greets and shows and, you know, networking events. They talking, they doing all kind of stuff. They doing collaborations. They writing records. They doing all kind of stuff every single day. They wake up and go to sleep working. A lot of artists don't have that same work ethic. So if you want to, that's all it is. If you got the talent and you got the work ethic, you will get far. You will get real far. Because somebody eventually is going to say, hey, they got the work ethic and the talent. If you got the right attitude on top of that, which that usually don't last, but if you do, then you got you a real winner. You know what I'm saying? You got you a LeBron James or a Steph Curry.
There it is. Now, how much of that should the label provide, and how much of that should the artists be making plays for themselves? You talk about going to interviews, networking, things of that nature. Is that the label's job to set those things up for the artists?
Yeah, a lot of that's a management's job along with collaboration with a label. Usually adult, but you got to have something worth. You got to have a story. Yeah. You feel me? The problem with most artists, they don't have a story.
Talk about it.
You know, they just, I'm Blow Joe from such and such, and I'm a dope rapper, you should sign me. Like, you know, you ain't got no collaborations, you ain't with no camps, you ain't put in no footwork, you ain't got no videos, you ain't got no songs out. Your songs ain't mixed, they ain't mastered. You don't have nothing worth moving around. So you have to create a dope enough product first to move around. Then once the product is dope and you move it around, the label job is to produce the artist and help the artist get to the next level. That's the label's job.
Yeah.
If you're signed to a label, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, that label should have resources. They should have studios. They should have connections. They should have, you know, radio plugs. They should have DJ plugs. They should have certain things, photographers, videographers, graphic designers, web developers to help create the package for them to, you know, distribute your music.
Respect.
That's the job of the label, you know what I'm saying? To package your stuff up and distribute it and push it out there, you know. Usually most deals come with marketing budgets.
Yeah, it is.
So labels are small banks, you know, or banks.
Yeah.
Not necessarily small banks, because independent labels are small banks. Major labels are big banks.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? And we just offer services for music, you know. So it's different, man. So some people go to small banks to get they bag up in order to, you know, have some equity to go to a bigger bank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
how important is marketing? I mean, I'm asking questions I know the answer to, but people want to know.
That's super important. Like, you know, you got to market. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. Most artists don't realize, like I said, you're a business. If you're an independent artist, you are self-employed. You're a specialist. You are a business. So you're in it for profit. So if you're operating as a business, you have to market your business, yourself, your song, your music, your product. You have to market it to get it out there and get the exposure to where people can be receptive of whatever you're putting out. And if they like it, they'll buy it.
Respect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say a word, and I want you to give your definition of it and how valuable is it? Talent.
Talent is a God-given gift. It's God-given. You know, it's super important to have talent in whatever you're doing. But I'm gonna tell you what my coach once told me. Sometimes hard work beat talent when talent don't work hard.
Come on. Man. I could have sworn I've heard somebody else say that before.
So I wasn't the most talented artist, but I worked a lot of niggas, so I ate. You feel me? And I'm here because of my hard work and effort. You know what I'm saying? But I had another gift. I had talent in pushing and breaking artists.
Yeah.
And I tapped into it. So that's why I am where I am.
Respect. So talent, if I'm an artist and I'm saying, hey, bro, I'm talented, sign me.
Now we comes down. Why am I signing you?
Because I'm talented.
That's not enough.
So why isn't my talent enough? If I'm talented and I'm the hottest nigga out here, bro.
Because how do we know you the hottest nigga out here?
Shit, I don't know, bro. I'm just from the streets, cuz. So you've heard those kind of things before.
Of course, you hear it all the time. Like people, my thing is this right here. Some people get signed solely off of talent, but you have to be special. And you have to have GOAT-like talent, like LeBron James or Steph Curry. I'm gonna keep saying you have to be great. You have to have Fujiano type, where you a star. Like those are the people that get signed. You know what I'm saying, based off of just talent. But most labels, like I said, we're small banks and big banks. We want to make money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's a business for profit. So in order for us to make money, we need to know that you can make money. If we make an investment, we want to make a return.
Respect.
That's any business. So why would I invest? That's why I said, why would I invest $250,000 not knowing I can make a return?
That wouldn't be that wouldn't be smart.
No, now I might say, okay, cool. This is something I can afford to experiment with. I might can experiment with a 5,000, 10,000.
Yeah.
Maybe
Play with it, see. Throw it against the wall and see if it stick.
Right, because you got to invest into the business if that's what you believe. You know what I'm saying? But that's why most labels they don't do artist development anymore. They look for artists that has motion and has equity already in them. You know what I'm saying? And they wanna bid because they know they can invest in it and get a multiple. You know what I'm saying? So if I already know you streaming 1 million streams on Spotify, I'm already knowing it's like 4,000. If you streaming 1 million streams on Apple Music, I already know that's 7,000. If you did 1 million streams in a month, I already know, like, okay, cool, times 12, and you didn't spend no money, I already know what it'll do if I spend money. You know what I'm saying? I know at a 10-time multiple, you know what I'm saying, you gonna make
your money back.
100,000. You know what I'm saying? If I invest a 10 or a 20, I'm gonna get, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. If I invest 100, I might make $1 million.
Is that the way an artist can get signed to Authentic Empire or another label?
If you're like, it's still based off of how that relationship is. You could get signed, but most time you have to fit a person's system and what they're trying to do in their DNA. You got different labels. You got some labels who are hip hop oriented. They not signing country. You get where I'm coming from. So they might not know what to do. Their relationships might not be in that genre or in that market. So you got to do what's best for you and your situation and who's excited about what you got going on. People are excited about different things. You might be excited about a podcast, right?
Right.
I might be excited about a webinar.
Come on.
You feel me? If I want to do a webinar, I wouldn't come to you.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? I would come to the person who's excited about the webinar.
Exactly.
If I'm excited about the podcast, I'm like, hey, man, he's passionate about podcasts.
Damn right.
You feel me? If I'm passionate about independent artists.
There it is.
You might be passionate about major artists. So you got to go what benefits you and what fits your scope of business and whatever you're trying to do.
There it is, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Boomman over here dropping gems.
Hey, I feel like this
but sometimes common sense ain't common, sir.
For sure.
Sometimes common sense ain't common.
For sure.
Making the transition, we didn't talk about this the last time. Making the transition, what is the biggest difference between MMI and Authentic Empire?
I'm a little bit more smart. I'm a little bit more wiser. My relationships are a whole lot stronger. They're a whole lot better. And I got a little bit of a different type of bag. You feel me? With MMI, I was young in the game, learning. It was like raw talent. You feel me? It was like we were just having fun trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Out in the Empire, we know what we doing. You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
We just had to figure out the money.
Come on.
You feel me?
Now, I've been seeing, a lot of people, and yourself included, post these 10-year challenges. So 10 years ago.
Right.
Did you see yourself sitting in the seats in the kind of rooms, in the offices, and being in the position that you are in now? Or 10 years ago, did you think you was going to be something else?
I told you, man, I'm trying to figure out what took so long. I felt like I should have been here before 10 years. And I was. I actually was. I was partnered with the Lights Global. We signed Lil Pump, Hot Spots, did the Juju on the Beat. But for myself, I seen myself back in 10 years ago after I did Roscoe, continually doing great things, but it took a minute. You're only as big as your last hit, And so a lot of people don't realize that you're only as big as the last thing that you did. So if the last biggest thing you did was the Ugly Money Summit, that's what you're going to be remembered for.
There it is.
Until you do something bigger, until you have another hit. Like I was known for Roscoe Dash and KE until I did Fujiano and Money Move and Euro Gotit and YSN and you know what I'm saying? So I was remembered for MMI until I created Authentic Empire and Noah Sharp. So you're only as big as your last hit.
I saw you recently reconnect with Noah Sharp. That was dope.
Yeah.
I see you reconnect with Roscoe as well. That was dope as well.
Yeah, we play FanDuel almost every day.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, it's just dope that when all the dust settles, man. Everybody could be men and shake hands and goddamn, be cordial and know that man, maybe we was young or whatever. But you don't got to be a part of the rest of it, as long as you're part of the best of it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Jazzy Faye taught me that. Shouts out Jazzy.
Shout out to Jazzy.
Yeah,
Jazzy
man.
Fizzle.
So like. You got a label roster of artists. Mm-hmm. How does Boom pick who's up next?
I don't really necessarily pick who up next. I just try to my hardest to go with momentum. If we get an artist, we sign an artist, I try to immediately get to work. And give them their shot and their opportunity to get as much exposure as possible. For where I'm at and what I can do. And we just work and we sit, we meet, we plan. If they got a dope record, it's on them. It's about the footwork that they put in. We independent, we all have to work together. We all trying to get to a certain goal. I just try to provide the resources and the outlets and things of that nature to help them continue to grow.
So even after an artist signs a deal, the work obviously is not done. So the artist then has to get on the schedule.
That's when the work begins.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? Because I see a lot of, because I've been around a lot of artists that have gotten situations and deals or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I've helped a few myself. And they always talk about now the real work starts where I got to get on this schedule. I got to get this budget approved. I got to get, you know what I'm saying, to the point where.
You're supposed to keep doing the exact same things that you was doing before you got signed and even go harder. The problem is a lot of times they feel like they got to get permission for a lot of different things and they can't move how they used to move. And that be internal things. And I think it's just about asking questions and trying to learn as you go through it, as you build a relationship with somebody. But a lot of times people feel like, okay, cool, I can chill. That's the problem with, like, even when we did the deal with Atlantic with Food, man, we didn't chill. I spent more money out of my pocket. They had to reimburse me. You know what I'm saying? So I paid for radio. We paid for the baby feature. We paid to keep going. You know what I'm saying? To make sure we push to help him get to the next level.
No, respect. So the work is not done when you get signed, artists.
No.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
That's when the fun starts.
Yeah, you just got the job. Now you got to go to work.
Now you got to go to work.
Hey, man, since we on this 10-year challenge thing, where's Boomman 10 years from now?
Man, hopefully, man, one of the biggest in the world doing it. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest labels. And then doing some other different ventures as well. Just helping artists. I feel like, maybe film and movies and, docuseries or whatever, keep evolving. Yeah, like I love the entertainment space, but I would love to be in 10 years super philanthropist where I'm continuously giving back to the community, to the youth, educating, teaching, things of that nature.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. It's a great interview. So let's talk about California, man. You've been spending a whole lot of time in Cali. I see you with the condo, with the lights and everything up high, you know what I mean? Like, baby, you know what I mean? Like, That boy from the A's
I didn't
and
know
the
you were
Cali.
paying attention.
Oh man, the world pays attention to Boom, man.
Wow.
Talk to me about this whole Cali connection, man. What's going on in Cali, man?
Well, you know, it's a lot of music plugs in California. It's a lot of great people doing a lot of great things. It's some everywhere, and so you know, I just wanted to tap into that market and see, you know, the relationships that I can build out there. And obviously, you know, we had been doing major label auditions out there with Atlantic, Republic, and Capitol Records. That was going amazing. I feel like a lot of artists benefited from it. Got a lot of insight. My goal was to get somebody signed. And, you know, we just got to keep going, you know, because the A&Rs and executives that's doing those label auditions, they're kind of from the old school.
Okay.
So they know what they're looking for. They know the type of artists that they want to work with and even kind of help develop what I got going on with Authentic Empire. So it's just relationships.
So now, basically, is Authentic Empire becoming the hub for these major labels?
That's the goal.
Pick their talent from.
That's the goal.
That's powerful.
That's the goal.
That's powerful.
That you should see. You'll probably find out this year.
I be looking at the play. I be like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's coming.
So basically, you go to Boom to get right to go.
Exactly.
That makes sense, sir. That makes
Exactly.
sense. And that just
We develop them and we upstream them.
and that comes from relationships.
Yeah, like I told you, I got the biggest attorney in music. He's setting up the plan.
Come on, man.
Don't nobody supposed to know that. So we'll see what happens.
Oh man, you know, man, I brother, I'm just so proud of you. I was looking at my 10-year challenge the other day, and me and you was at Power Fest.
Oh, that's hard.
Me and you was at Power Fest, and you was an artist.
Did you post it?
Yeah, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, me and you was at Power Fest, and you had the dreads then.
Right.
I had the shortcut. You had the dreads then.
Had the dreads.
you know. But you know, it's always good to see, you know, your brothers in this industry continue to prosper and continue to move forward and continue to do great things, brother. And you've been doing that.
Appreciate
you know
it.
what I'm saying? And
Appreciate you.
Anytime anybody ever talks to me about Boom, man, you know, I smile because I know what that man put into this to get to where he's at.
You got to watch it for over a decade.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people think these things happen overnight.
Nah, man. Nah.
He's like, he just popped out of nowhere.
I wish.
Why did you drop the LA?
Because people was butchering my name. There was a lot of, you know.
A lot of Boom, man.
Yeah, a lot of Boomman, all kinds of stuff. So I said, let me just keep it simple. You know what I'm saying?
I get asked this question a lot, and I always want to know what you think about it, because you know, now that I'm retired from rap, totally, completely, 100%.
Cool. Old to be doing that shit.
Yeah, no, that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that the next guy can't do it. Older rappers don't get mad at us, okay? I'm just saying that's just my opinion. I'm just telling. Would we ever hear another? I mean, say you do get that biggest artist in the world.
Yeah.
Could we ever see a Boom man, you know, get up on the track like Birdman and just, you know? I mean, Birdman 50 still dropping records. I mean, do we get that kind of energy?
I'm gonna never say never, but I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
But you know, you never know. I might be making so much money.
Yeah.
And being a whole nother stratosphere where I might just say, fuck it.
I told China after she goes platinum, I'll put out a song.
Yeah, I'm not interested though. It's not nothing that I really want to do. It's not fun. It's not fun for me.
Yeah.
You know, you might have a CEO challenge or something. I might have to come out with one.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Okay.
What
just for fun.
How you have labels in Atlanta. You have like TIG, QC, you know, that have done a lot, especially QC.
Love Renaissance.
Yeah, facts. You know, you got a lot of independent major entities.
They got major distribution. They got major deals.
So is that something that's headed for?
That's the goal. I want to be connected with a big bank. Like Wells Fargo want to be connected to the Federal Reserve.
Yes, sir. So what are the steps necessary in the next months or years to get you there? Are you just a couple of moves away? Or?
It's a couple moves away.
Huh. He ain't want to give me too much, y'all.
I can't speak up. Listen, man.
I don't want to mess the bag up. I want to mess the bag
you
up.
ain't messing the bag up. I'm supposed to be having a few meetings, you know, within the next month or two, you know what I'm saying, and working out a situation. So, you know, we got some stuff in the works, and it's supposed to be major. It's supposed to be major.
I was talking to Tony Neal the other day. Shouts out Tony Neal.
Shouts out to Tony Neal.
Yeah,
for a DJ.
And he said the same thing. He said, man, Boom about to get a situation. I can see it. Cause I see something. I was like, you know, I ain't smart enough to see it, but I was like, but Tony Neal seemed like he had it all.
He
like
see the
Boom
pieces,
about to get over there.
No, on the board.
Yeah, he saw the play. I'm like, I just be trying to follow along. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, that's dope. You know, to be able to give independent artists basically almost a straight shot to the majors.
Yeah. So what it is. You know, just a little insight. The goal is for us to be a major. You
there it
feel me? So, but, you know, really, one thing we're never going to veer away from is helping mold the independent artists. We created a system, you know, and you've seen it firsthand, to where we can help independent artists get exposure through a lot of different services. And we kind of created a whole machine of how to do that. And they can upstream to major distribution if they're ready. And so, you know, our goal is to partner with a major label to help those artists that upstream who's ready to go to the next level.
Yes, sir.
Get there and be able to get that extra push.
Man, I love that big money talk, man. I love that big money talk. Hey, man, my 40th birthday coming up, Boom. I know you had your 40th birthday last year. We both Aries, right? You Aries too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we Aries. You know?
April 4th.
My April 6th. April 6th.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My 40th birthday coming up. What I need to do? What I need to do, man? That's all. You know,
Man,
I need some suggestions.
40. The big 40.
Big 40. I gotta go big. I gotta
that's
go big.
Hard. You got to do it big, man. Like I don't know. It depends on what the restrictions. You vaccinated, so you good. Yeah. So I
ain't had to tell everybody that, but it's cool.
Oh, you act like that's a bad
it's
thing.
Cool. That's cool.
And he act like he gonna spread the disease because he vaccinated.
Hey, man, I got a disclaimer, you know what I'm saying? I know it's not the coolest thing, but my auntie told me that she was not coming to cook Thanksgiving dinner unless I was vaccinated. And I listened, that dressing and that ham, I had to have it, so I had to go ahead and, you know, I had to boot up.
You the one with the disease.
I'm just saying, you know, it ain't. That's just like, you know, a black man wanted to say, man, I voted for Trump. You know, it's not exactly a popular thing to say. Yeah, man, you know, I voted for Trump last year on election. No, you know, but you good. So do you have any recommendations for me for my big 40th, man? You know, I want to do some fly shit. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to ask Boom, because you did some fly shit on your 40th.
Want me to tell you what you should do?
What should I do, bro?
Man, go to Turks and Caicos, man. My boy down there, man.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Turks and
Never
Caicos?
been.
Some of the prettiest water you ever seen, and they be turned, they be lit. Like everybody go down there. It be lit. It's a good time, man.
Yes, sir.
Just make sure you have you some bug repellent spray. Cause the mosquito eat
Big mosquito.
Man. No homo.
Okay. We're gonna go to Turks and Caicos, such.
Turks and Caicos, I'm telling you.
I might catch a discount because I was thinking about trying to do the PJ.
I got my boy TC Most Wanted down there, man. I'm gonna connect y'all.
Okay, cool.
Like he that guy down there.
Yeah, because
you gonna have a blast, bro. Like I'm trying to tell you, like the water is the bluest water you'll ever see. You feel me? The beach is fire.
Come on.
You know, they have a dope little nightlife. They and it's a tight knit. It's like it's love, it's good energy, it's fun. It's good. Like everybody go there. Drake, everybody go there.
You gotta go to Turks.
Yeah, you gotta go to Turks Caicos. And it ain't far. It ain't far. You go fly to Fort Lauderdale, boom.
We gotta
right
go
there.
Turks Caicos.
Be there in 45.
Because I did the pricing on the PJ. I see Book with Bone on the PJ.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah, that boy, listen.
Nah, it's gonna cost you.
That PJ is not. That shit is not cheap.
Nah, well, shoot. I think mine when I went on my birthday, I spent about 30. Shout out to K. You know what I'm saying? My wife booked it for me.
Yeah, that's like, what does home life look like, man? You know, I mean, we always talk about business and artists and success, but man, you know, you a father. You know what I mean? Like, what is Boom's?
Man, it's just like anybody else.
When you walk in through the door, man,
it's up and down, just like everybody else's. Listen, man, I got the same problems everybody else.
There
got,
it is,
man.
man.
We get into it the whole night. These kids terrible. You know what I'm saying? Won't clean up. You know what I'm saying? The same thing, man. So you know, it's a family, bro. Just like any family.
Yeah, it is.
You know, we just fortunate to be hard workers and make a better way. And my thing is try to give as much insight as possible and much knowledge as possible to help the next man get to at least to where I'm at, because I don't feel like I really made it. You know I made it from where I was, but when you start getting around these, man, like my business partner, he has $500 million.
Oh, that's different. That's different.
Yeah, it's different. I know, nigga, like I'm having meetings with billionaires. It's different.
Yeah, them comments.
Like, you know, different. $1 million, you go through that. Like, I was going through $1 million a month. Like, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I was going through $1 million a month.
Light flex.
So, you know, it's man, like, yeah, man. It's a different bag out here. It depends on what you're trying to do. And so when you're trying to do something great, you know, you gonna look at the world differently, man. You're gonna look at the world like Atlanta is small. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna look at the United States, it's small. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at the world. So
it's a different type of money. When you get to see a different type of money, now you're like,
it's different.
Your goals seem like they change. They kind of move up, or your dreams kind of, as your dreams become goals and your goals become reality, and it seems like it just keeps going up.
It is, and I just try to stay humble, man, because I understand the same way God give it, He can take it away.
Yeah, it is.
You feel me? So, you know, for me, I talk a lot, but I promise you, man, like people don't know me, but I'm so humble with this because I made $1 million in 2011. And it took me all the way to 2019 to make another $1 million.
Really?
Yeah. I was making like $300,000-$400,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, in 2019, you know, Energy came, Jessica came, my sister came, Rihanna came, Samantha came. Like some of my credit partners and investors, you know what I mean? We linked up together and we flipped it. You know what I'm saying? We flipped it into multi-millions. We did multiple millions of dollars, and it was an unbelievable journey, and we still on the ride, and I think it's bigger things to come. But it just shows you when you educate yourself, you put the hard work in, you put the effort in, you work with a team, you only as strong as your team. Teamwork make the dream work for real. And it take work, man, to keep it together. It take work to keep it together because it's a lot of people who was with me who not with me no more. It's a lot of people who come and join the team. It's just understanding what come with it, man. But
sometimes it can be a high turnover rate in this.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. So, you know, people outgrow situations. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody who decided to move on and do their own thing. Like I said, it's never personal for me.
Facts.
Never personal.
Last thing, and I don't know if anybody has ever asked about this, but your lady, she's a boss.
Yeah,
she's a boss too.
Right.
Can we talk about the a real deal type of power couple situation and how you know beneficial can a strong woman be in a strong man's corner?
Man, very beneficial.
Yeah.
Especially when you taking all these risks and all these chances dealing with all these different artists and you need that extra bag to kick in.
Come on.
It's like, hey, man, can you hold this down for me? I'm trying to do something.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Shawty is the fun. She the fun. Like, you know, I'm no worry, she the fun. She like, we gonna enjoy this, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
You know, nah, it's real dope, man. Shout out to Kendra, aka Lady K. You know what I'm saying?
Gang.
You know what I'm saying? One of the top realtors in Georgia. And so if y'all need a house and you trying to get it with no money down, you probably need to tap in.
There it is. I need to find me one. I need to find me a boss chick. Like, baby, take care of these $10,000 worth of bills. Shut up, such. I know I know you won't be. And that's all we gonna say on this podcast in front of these cameras.
So,
brother, please let these folks know where to follow you at, where they can go get educated, where they can go tap in. Let these folks know what's going on with Boom.
Definitely, you could log on to www.authenticempiremg.com. That's the website. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Boomman_AE.
There it is. You can
Boomman
follow me.
still booming.
He definitely still is. It was a different type of money we were talking about today. You can follow me at Ugly Money Nietzsche. That's Ugly Money Niche. And remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast with AE's CEO, Boomman. And cut.